And, you know, sometimes as that favorite, you put that pressure on yourselves. We've seen that before.
And then you can also see here Aver being on the Iron Man.
May or may not have.
Literally didn't really get to see at all. So seeing that combined together,
that
even with no
assist.
Ultron on the table, also just further highlights how strong Avery is being on that flyer roll.
Yeah, no, without question here, and just utilizing what's working right now in that patch. Again, we're on the old patch, so looking at, you know, not the new Thor, not the new Moonknight up there with a little bit of HP love. Star-Lord got some love as well, all now live in the server, but these guys looking towards the old build to keep things consistent, as at least for now, Vicky. But the big fan phase is where things matter, Vicky, and where all the changes happen.
We got
and
the
looking
assist.
at that big band phase, I want to show you guys, if you're new to this, we got this great graphic here. Shout out to the team behind the scenes here. But Vicky, this is what we are seeing. So you can follow the number there, but both teams are going to be banning at the exact same time for that first ban. And then you can follow that red line down to 2, up to 3, and get a little bit of a better picture here.
Yeah, the only other time where both teams get to ban at the same time again is for that 6th pick. It's very easy to miss, you know, with considering it's by like seconds here that you go 1-2, 1-2 after you get through that first initial ban. But then moving forward too, something else to consider, and you can see the colored line underneath the portraits where the bans only affect the enemy team here. So hitting save here for these other teams get to save that pick, and those bans will go forward for the opposing team that's either on the other side of the team that's currently picking.
Yeah, and first thing I gotta say is that top team, I don't know what they're banning against. I don't know who they're playing. Got a Black Panther ban in there, a little Spider-Man. That's quite the team comp. The save on Scarlet, you love that. But you know why this is so cool is now doing multiple casts. Looking at MRI, MRC, we had the Hella show, but then it was the Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier show. But this time, I'm telling you, these team comps have been vastly diverse, and that's what's leading to a lot of just the fun. You know, never mind the competition, but the fun here in Ignite.
It keeps things fresh. It also keeps our pros on their toes with the way that they have to adjust. You know, you got to talk to Aramori actually just a few days ago talking about what to expect from the Americas region going into week number 2. Maybe even expecting a different shakeup in the meta after seeing the action that we witnessed already for week number 1.
Yeah, in fact, this is where it all begins right now. Hell's Heaven. We just heard an admission from Vest in the interview. He's like, I don't like that map. Well, we'll see who likes it out of these two teams, as Techie and Citadel are going to be banning Magneto first and elect to have Emma, which I think Mace is going to be happy with.
Okay, saving the Emma. We didn't see Emma go through once in game number 1, our first series.
Pretty
we
good
saw the Magnetos instead. After the Magnetos were the first to go here, Emma save on the other side. Not surprised here too. Wondering though, after the Loki gone here, where are we going to follow up? Could it be the Luna perhaps?
Yeah, it's looking like they're going to go with the Luna. Again, looking at what Techie played before, as it is going to be locking in that Luna. Looking at what Techie played before, they had no one previously playing too much Luna. A lot of Cloak, a lot of Invis. But looking their direction, Techie now is going to go Luna as well in the response and the Invis. You got to get both those core, strong strategists out with that triple ban down below. We'll see who they elect to save up top here. It's going to be that Cloak. And again, what did I say? The MVP was going to be Ad there with 40k consistent healing. That's why they got that locked up.
That's a good save here. And now we get to see the triple ban back-to-back from the red team being on the Luna, Invisible Woman, and that Loki. So being able to save that Cloak, you know you have
what are these bans, man?
And now being able to save the Invisible Woman as that last save here too for Citadel.
Yeah, Valentina loves Invisible Woman. We're going to see her play that role. Look for her to have some clutch gameplay. Invisible Woman, the Jill of all trades, can do a little bit of everything.
Very good.
And often the unsung hero. There's
push
aways that you don't see.
Storm Punisher. That's
really just
the fact that that went through this by the way.
And all the strategist bans, all of them for Techie there. So they have to kind of think about what else to pull together. We got Rocket Raccoon. We haven't seen a lot of Rocket this time around. Ultron also going to get some play. And shall we see some Penny, who, if you're on the ladder, and he's been making up quite the stir.
Always gets me excited because, you know, sometimes after seeing the action that you witness within your own respective games and then seeing the changes play out here, what the pros could do to push a lot of these heroes to their limits. Of course, Penny being able to have that power up together with Rocket allows Penny to have more of those armors comparatively to what Rocket's armors give you. I believe it's like 35 extra there too, but in general, just being able to have that available to you controls so much space. And as we get started for our very first step of domination here, let's see what we'll be moving on to.
Putting the Penny team up first because you get 50 shield rather than 25 for just Rocket Raccoon, so the 50 extra HP is nice.
Let's head into the domination again. First cap is important as we have Cap, Blur playing Cap on this one.
And we do have a change-up, by the way. Techie made the swap out of the Rock after giving the initial shields over to the Mantis. So the Mantis here together with the Cloak and Dagger and
dive
the
comp.
Yeah, it's surprising because Ad played a lot of Cloak last time, but going to be going to that Mantis, maybe a bit more flexibility as Wolfos is going to the Cloak and Dagger. And right now, right away, High Ground's going to be going to Techie. Citadel there on the low with the Groot on Monster, and Mace him a great time to be able to push people off with that kick on this map.
Like, where the fuck did he go? And then he came back, and he came back with like wounds were gone, and I was like, oh.
I definitely do want to watch the games back when I played Bucky, because I just felt there was a little bit of like, it was a little bit.
Against Storm, like, Punisher is so good right now.
Yeah, Usher is relentless. We saw a lot of that whenever we
even with the changes, they're playing on old patch.
With that follow-up. Great opening from Citadel, gaming the one they're exactly looking for consistent DPS and push now as Monster and Mace. They don't want them to have any space. Look at that. You've seen the Thorn last walls to block off the corridors and just push towards the spawn.
Pretty good, pretty good.
This is what you want to see out of this team.
Love the side-by-side too from our observers. Being able to catch the action and